Okay, so CSU is kind of, this track program is a very big throwing school. For you guys to take away that indoor podium, like what was it kind of like for both of you guys being up there as throwers, I guess?
Oh, I'll go first.
Either, yeah.
I think it's always a really good time, especially at conference. The throwers, I feel like definitely bring the energy because a lot of our events get done kind of in the earlier days, so we kind of kickstart conference, and so just being able to be up there and to represent CSU for the team is a really special feeling, and especially when both of us had the best throws of our lives, like you couldn't really ask for a better situation than that.
Yeah, it's just when you get to conference, it turns into a team performance, and kind of throughout the year, you're just focusing on how to approach competition, how to go about your individual process. Then you get to conference, and it's about performing for your team and scoring as many points as possible for your team. And so for us to be able to come away with 2 first-place finishes with 20 points, it just meant a lot. And then we were able to secure that and go cheer on our other teammates and help them to, it elevates their performance as well, which is a great thing.
And but when both men and women are performing at this very high level, is it kind of like you guys are feeding off of each other? What is it like for you guys to have that team environment?
For sure. We're so close as a team. Like we train together, we live together, we do everything, guys and girls together, and so you'll always hear the girls cheering on the guys and the guys cheering on us. We're super loud at meets. It's honestly really annoying if I wasn't on this team.
It's a good thing.
But I'm so happy that I am, just because we have that camaraderie, and being able to see the guys do well too is really special.
Are there differences, or I guess differences indoor and outdoor, and I guess goals and what you're aiming for in each season? I guess what you're trying to grow and build, as a performer in outdoor compared to indoor.
Yeah, so I mean, you obviously add events outdoor. You switch from the weight to the hammer throw, and then you add discus. So I love that Coach Bedard has us do all events because it helps you not only cross-train and do different things, but it helps you mentally take breaks from maybe your stronger event. So I think it also just adds points. Again, we're trying to win conference championships here, so there are different goals as far as just different events. You're trying to qualify NCAA regionals in all 3 events, and just doing the best you can in each event.
You mentioned the mental side. How important is that? 'Cause I remember we talked before outdoor nationals last year. Like obviously it's a grind of a long season. How much does that help when you're doing some different things just to keep that freshness?
It is a really long season. It helps a ton because when some meets you'll maybe throw a discus and hammer, some meets you'll throw all of them, some meets you will throw one event. So Bedard does a good job of kind of managing that with us. But I mean, any sport, especially a technical sport like this, is 90% mental, 10% physical. And so to keep your mind fresh and engaged is super important throughout the season.
I mean, from the outside in, people might not look at it like that. When you look at throwers, they're all very strong. It's very physical. What do you want people to know from that mental side that they might not see from the outside?
It's such a huge deal to kind of have goldfish memory we talk about, because you only get 3 attempts, and if you make it to the final, then you get 6. But if you have a bad attempt on the first one, then you have to just forget about it, and you can't let it affect the rest of your performance. And so I think because Makayla said it is so technical, it's also really important that you kind of have to zone in and even just forget about the last throw if it was bad, because every attempt is a new attempt. And I think most people just kind of think, oh, you're a thrower, you're just big and strong and you throw as far as you can, but it's actually kind of like a little dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you kind of see that in the shift from indoor to outdoor, when you have that variety, or is it just pretty much the same mindset instead of forgetting what happened?
It's mostly the same in terms of you need to just think about the next throw and what you're gonna do the next time. I think the big difference between indoor and outdoor is that there's more events outdoor, and there's more events that we love outdoors too when we bring in discus. And so if we have if I have a bad hammer day, I can still look forward to go throwing discus, and I won't be crushed because I'll still be happy and have something to look forward to. So it's kind of nice to diversify.
And when it comes to that love for the sport, how much is that love within the team environment that you guys have?
Yeah, so I can speak to that for sure. I went to Baylor previously, and I love my time at the university, but as far as the team atmosphere, I didn't have any throwing teammates, and that was it was really draining to be at a meet, and you go into the ring and you compete, and then you come out and you're by yourself, you're isolated with your thoughts, And the biggest difference coming here to Colorado State with the amazing throws crew is you get to go in, compete, have your teammates cheering for you, you're right there, you walk out of the ring and we're laughing. Like, if you see half the pictures that our media team takes, we're like laughing our heads off on the side, and that means a lot because it's all about joy, and that's the compete with joy. You can have fun on the side and then lock in when you step into the ring, and so it's a huge piece of that, having teammates there supporting you.
And having that culture of teammate support and all of that you didn't have, like, what does that change about your actual throws? Like, how does that help you when you have that better team culture that you guys have?
Yeah, when you're chasing marks, so like, just for instance at the outdoor conference championship, Kajsa threw a huge 53, and that elevated the competition to start it, and Clara goes out and throws a 57, and then I ended the competition at a higher 53, and so it just elevates the competition every time your teammate goes out and throws a big number. It's like, okay, now it's my turn, I get to step up, I want to be at that level of competition as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.